that Talaji brought up. Why provoke Muslims into rioting, burning vehicles, pelting stones, attacking cops? And here too, as he says, Hindus are being blamed for starting it all by burning an effigy of Aurangzeb and allegedly burning a cloth with an embroidered verse. Well, tell me something. Should Hindus riot every time you burn Manusmriti or Ramcharitmanas? Stop blaming Hindus by saying they provoke Muslims. I mean, think about this calmly, right? The essence of Azan, which is, quote, there is no God but Allah, and no one has the right to be worshipped but Allah 4062, unquote. Amplified through the loudspeaker 5 times a day, whole year round, near a temple, is not provocative. But celebrating Ram Navami or singing Bhajman Ram Charan Sukhdai one day in a year near a mosque or burning Aurangzeb's effigy is. Besides, provocation is subjective. Only violent people are provoked into violence. And this is the same justification given every time they attack Hindus. This action, reaction, provocation, reaction theory. But then, why don't they apply the same theory to Godhra riots and justify them as a reaction to the train burning by? There, they don't bring this action, reaction theory, do they? But it is not about them. It is about us, Rahul. After all, who allows thousands to attend funerals of terrorists, Indian and foreign? Who withdraws cases against rioters like in Hubli you mentioned? Who gives bail to Coimbatore bombers despite the Supreme Court refusing to do so? Who blames Nupur for burning the country instead of blaming those who actually burned the country? Rahul, as we speak, Fahim Khan, the mastermind of the Nagpur riots, has been arrested. And the chilling details of him inciting the riots leave very little to imagination. But while it may come as news to many, it's not to me. You know why? Because in being relieved at him being arrested, we are yet again missing the goods for the trees. After all, did Fahim incite riots in Kanpur over Nupur merely quoting the hadiths? Was it Fahim who beheaded Kanhaiya Lal? Was it Fahim who led a bloodthirsty mob that killed Ankit in Delhi? Was it his roof that stocked acid bottles and stones and rocks? Was it Fahim who planned to assassinate Vishnu Jain during Sambal survey? Was it Fahim who attacked hundreds of Ram Navami processions, Durga Puja processions, Hanuman Jayanti yatras, even Garba celebrations with impunity? Was it Fahim Rahul who removed Bhagwa flags from temple in Muda Bidri and replaced them with Islamic flags? Was it him who replaced the Ashoka Chakra and the Indian flag with Islamic Kalma in Mahbub Nagar? Was it Fahim who stood for elections from Meerut, offering 51 crores to anyone who hardly helped the journalists? Was it Fahim who screamed Ralif, Galif, Salif from mosques? Was it Fahim who attended the funeral of Burhan Wani of Yaqub Memon, who wailed as he marched in the memory of terrorist Nasrallah? Rahul, let us accept it. There is a parallel world that is inhabited by millions of Fahim Khans, a world where they are not bound by rules, morality, ethics, propriety by which they want the rest of us to be bound by. Because their morality, ethics, conduct is not dictated by man but by God. Let us be under no situation the intractable. It hasn't changed for 1,000 years. Why on earth would it change in 10? Yaqub passed on the baton to Afzal, who passed it on to Burhan, who passed it on to Tahir, who passed it on to Fahim. And unknown to us, Fahim has already passed it on to someone. Aurangzeb would remain a hero for them simply because he fulfilled the directives that every faithful is required to fulfill when it comes to non-believers and their culture and way of life. That is the truth.